Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode on Activision is failing the Call of Duty franchise. And this time, we're going to be talking about how Activision is starting to get desperate with Call of Duty. So, it has been no open secret that Activision has been struggling as of recently with Call of Duty just to keep the franchise afloat. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you folks know by now, but Battlefield 6 has just recently came out and a lot of people seem to be really enjoying the game, and there's also apparently, I guess, some battle royal for Battlefield 6, which is cool, I guess. I mean, if that's your cup of tea, then go for it. But me personally, I'm just gonna pass on it because I'm just burnt out on battle royals, and I could really care less about battle royals. But besides from that, I mean, people are just really enjoying Battlefield 6. They're getting their money's worth, and they just seem to be having a good time with this game. But of course, on the other hand, we got Call of Duty and Activision, where Activision, it seems to have been getting a little bit jealous of the success of Battlefield 6. So Activision decided to pull a, I guess, trump card from their sleeve, and they decided to give a free trial for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. No, I am not joking. If you wanted to get a free trial, I mean, you could go to like the Call of Duty's like homepage and it tells you that there's a free trial available for this game. And if you wanted to try it out, I mean, feel free to do it, but I'm personally going to end up passing on it. Now, keep this in mind. This is not the first time Activision has given a free trial for one of their games, especially Black Ops 6, because it seems like they were trying to overshadow Battlefield 6's launch window because they know that a lot of people are starting to get fed up with the Fortnite model that Activision has been trying to trend chase for years, and it seems like people are just going over the Battlefield because they're just getting sick and tired of the constant nonsense that Activision has been pulling on players for years. Now, of course, there was like a 1 week trial for people to try this out, and I'm pretty sure some people have tried it out and got their impressions on it. And now, all of a sudden, due to the release of Battlefield 6's Battle Royale, it seems like there's now another trial for this game so people can try to go over to Battlefield 6. Like, I don't know if you folks noticed something here, but I'm going to do a little bit of theory crafting here, alright? But it seems like, and I'm going to put my detective glasses on here, alright? I'm going to pull my glasses out of the box, and I'm going to put them on, so I'm going to do a little bit of rocket science here for you folks, just as a joke. But it seems like Battlefield is giving Call of Duty a run for its money. It seems like there's actually competition this time around, where Call of Duty actually has to try and put in some effort. I mean, they've already shown like their roadmap to their fans, so there's supposed to be like a lot of content for Black Ops 7, including the zombies, but yet Battlefield 6 also had their roadmap, and it shows a nice handful of content for the multiplayer, and apparently their Battle Royale too. But yet people are standing their ground and they're just saying, nah fam, we're all set. We're just gonna stick with Battlefield 6. Like, it's really funny how this works. It turns out when there's another competing company out there, like Battlefield, and they release a better first person shooter product and people are praising it instead of praising Call of Duty, it's like Call of Duty is forced to actually do a little bit of effort. It's real funny how that works. When people like me and people like you watching this video actually make your voices heard and actually tell these companies we're not supporting this product anymore and we're going to go to your competitor's product and support them instead, it turns out in a way, these companies are like forced to listen to you. It's funny how that works. I mean, let's be honest here for a second. I mean, we all know for a fact that Call of Duty has been on a massive decline as of recently, and the franchise as a whole has been bleeding players. Call of Duty has been going through its biggest player retention crisis, and it still is going through a player retention crisis because a lot of people are just fed up with the current direction that Activision is taking Call of Duty in. And you would think at this point that Activision would try to actually listen to their fans, and you think that they would actually try to actually put in some effort, but instead, from what I'm aware of, it just seems like they're gonna try to give people another free trial for one of the worst Call of Duty games to basically plague the Black Ops franchise. But then again, we'll probably have to wait for Black Ops 7 to come along, but I digress. But I can already imagine just the Activision executives just squirming in their chairs, just like, oh god damn it, Battlefield 6! They're doing good and they're stealing our players. Quickly, Billy, we need you to come up with an idea. How can we get those people back into our game? Oh, I know. Let's put Black Ops 6 on another free trial for a week. Let's get those Battlefield 6 players over on Black Ops 6. Put Black Ops 6 back on another free trial. We done that once before, right, boss? Maybe if we do it again, maybe more people will flop back. Let's include more AI microtransactions in the game. Let's keep doing the bare minimum effort for that game. Surely more people will come back to Black Ops 6, right? Good idea, Billy! Like, that's just what the Activision executives are basically going through right now in the office. I can only imagine just the Battlefield developers are probably throwing a giant party right now. Just, having a couple of salty snacks. They're popping a couple of champagne bottles, just celebrating the success of Battlefield 6, going back to their roots. Just, oh, heck yeah, we did it, man. Battlefield's back, bro. Now, I'm going to say this right now. It's good to see the pressure that Battlefield is putting on Call of Duty right now because it's going to force Activision and Treyarch to put in more effort into their games going forward. Like I've said already, it's like having competition is good for the gaming industry. So that way, if we're getting sick and tired of one company and we actually commit to what we say and support another company, like Battlefield 6 and EA, for example, we support Battlefield 6 instead of Call of Duty, it's like Treyarch and Activision are forced to listen to you and actually take your feedback seriously. I mean, I've heard rumors of how they remove skill-based matchmaking from like the multiplayer for Black Ops 7's beta, and it's not going to happen for Black Ops 7 when the game comes out. But then again, only time will tell to see if those rumors are officially true. This is quite an interesting situation because the last time I remember seeing competition like this between companies was with Marvel Rivals going up against Overwatch because Marvel Rivals is still doing pretty damn good right now compared to Overwatch. And apparently, it looks like Battlefield 6 is going to give Treyarch and Activision the same wake-up call treatment that they desperately need. So, with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about how Activision is scared of Battlefield 6. And I'll see you all later.